I've lived in this house for 3 years. It's old, creaky, but charming. Or so I thought. One night, as I walked down the hallway, something stopped me in my tracks. A door. A door that had never existed before. I had walked down this hallway 100 times, and never once had I seen it. But now, it was there, waiting. I stared at it, confused and uneasy. Something about it was wrong. My instincts told me to turn around to walk away, but I couldn't. Curiosity, or something deeper, pulled me closer. The air around me grew cold, colder than it had ever been inside my house. My breath came out in short, foggy bursts as I reached for the doorknob, hand trembling. The brass felt ice cold under my fingers. For a moment I hesitated, heart pounding in my chest. Every part of me wanted to leave it alone, but I didn't. I turned the knob. The door creaked open slowly, painfully, revealing a room that felt out of place, like it belonged in another time. The furniture was old, ancient even, covered in layers of dust. The air inside was thick, stifling, with a faint smell of decay, something metallic like rusted iron or old blood. My skin prickled. This room wasn't supposed to be here. I stepped inside, my foot thudding loudly on the wooden floor, and a chill ran down my spine. It felt like the room itself was breathing, watching. The silence was deafening, and yet I could feel a presence, something lingering in the air. I wasn't alone. I scanned the room, my eyes darting nervously from corner to corner. That's when I saw it. In the far corner stood a mirror, tall, with a cracked, tarnished surface. At first it seemed normal, just another old, forgotten piece in the room, but as I moved closer, I realized something was wrong with the reflection. It was me, but it wasn't. I took another step toward the mirror, and that's when it happened. My reflection smiled, slowly, unnaturally. My real face stayed frozen in fear, but the thing in the mirror, it grinned, a twisted, mocking smile that sent a wave of terror through me. I stumbled backward, knocking over a chair. The crash echoed through the room, but the reflection didn't react. It just kept watching me with those dark, cold eyes, smiling wider as if it enjoyed my fear. Panicking, I bolted for the door. I slammed it shut behind me, breathing hard, trying to calm my racing heart. For a moment, I stood there, panting, my back against the wall. But when I turned around to look, the door was gone, completely vanished, like it had never been there. I blinked, staring at the blank wall in disbelief. My mind raced, trying to make sense of it all. But then the phone in my pocket buzzed. I pulled it out, hands still shaking. When I looked at the screen, my heart nearly stopped. It wasn't my home screen, it was the reflection. The same grinning, twisted face, staring back at me through the screen, as if mocking me. The mirror, it was still watching me.